All right, Ryan, Brett used a phrase a few moments ago that stood out to me. You said it's basically room temperature out.
Yeah.
More or less.
Pretty much how it feels. It strikes me as a great evening.
Yeah.
You probably need a sweatshirt, but if you want to have dinner outside, back deck,
This is
in a
our window,
restaurant,
right.
all those things.
Comfortable.
Yeah, absolutely. The only challenge in the forecast really is figuring out the timing of the rain over the weekend. Specifically, how quickly does it move out on Sunday? And given it's still Tuesday,
We have
got a
time
lot
to
of
figure that out. Yeah.
That's for sure. But the next few days are going to be beautiful, just a little warmer than it was out there today. So here's a look at the headlines. Tomorrow, inland areas make a run up toward 80. I think at the coastline, there's more likely to be an ocean influence. So the Portland area could briefly hit 80, but I think most of the day will be spent in the 70s. Then for Thursday and Friday, even the coast for most will hit 80 with lots of sunshine, inland areas into the mid 80s. Then as that front approaches on Saturday, we'll have a rising chance for showers and maybe even some storms in the afternoon. How quickly that front gets out of here will determine Sunday's forecast. Really nice out there, though. 72, Lewiston, Portland, 62 in Rockland, 63 in Bar Harbor. So a little bit more of an ocean influence here. There were some clouds that filled in through the middle of the day today, but they're starting to thin out a little bit. And the trend tonight will be for clearing as this area of high pressure comes in from the west. This morning was really quite chilly. Low temperatures in the valleys were in the 30s. I don't think it's quite that chilly tonight, but still really comfortable night for sleeping. And you can open up the windows, get that cool air in because the next few days will be warm. Temperatures tomorrow make a run into the 70s at the coast. Only thing to watch really will be whether any fog forms off the down east coast. That could come onshore some, so we'll watch out for that tomorrow. Otherwise, it's a beauty of a day. Temperatures inland making a run to about 80 or a bit higher than that. 85, the warm spot in Freiburg tomorrow, 82 in Waterville, 70s along the coastline from Portsmouth to probably about Waldoboro or so, and then Rockland eastward may stay in the 60s, especially if any fog flirts with the coast later in the day. Tomorrow night, a milder night, lows that are in the 50s Thursday morning, and then Thursday should be warmer with more of a land breeze. We probably hit the low 80s even at the coast, and inland areas on Thursday make it into the middle 80s. So we are firmly into the warmth with high pressure in place both Thursday and Friday. The nice thing is this will not come with much humidity at all. The dew points will be in check for the most part. You might feel a little mugginess Friday and Saturday, but it's not going to be anything super humid. Then here's the front for the weekend. Right now it looks like southern and probably central Maine is dry Saturday morning and maybe even into part of the afternoon. Then this line of showers and storms will be coming south in the afternoon. We don't expect severe weather, but there could be some rumbles of thunder. And then Sunday morning, it's likely this front is still nearby, so there may be some showers to start the day and certainly a lot of clouds. But as long as this high builds south, the afternoon on Sunday will be drier with some developing sunshine. The best bet for that on Sunday will be the farther north you are. We just have to figure out the exact position of this front. If it were to slow down, more of Sunday would be wet. But right now we're thinking the best chance for any showers would be in the morning, especially to the south. Here are the dew points, perhaps rising into the low 60s Friday night into Saturday, but all in all, this is not coming with anything that's tropical or oppressive feeling. Seas tomorrow about 2 feet with a north wind 5 to 10 knots becoming southerly in the afternoon. Inland areas up into the 80s the next 3 days and mid 80s at that Thursday and Friday. Afternoon showers likely on Saturday. Could be some rumbles of thunder. Those showers likely linger into at least Sunday morning to the south. It will be cooler on Sunday too with more cloud cover, but I think any afternoon plans have a better chance of being dry on Sunday. And then early next week looks fairly quiet too as another area of high pressure builds back down. So only disruptions over the weekend, but even still, it's not going to be snowing in the mountains or anything like that.
Right.
So,
Okay.
All right.
Which is a change from the last few weeks. So that's all good. All right, Ryan, thank you.
You're welcome.